What's good? I just want to say all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Hamashiach Yahweh Shah. And I want to give double honors out to the elders of Great Millstone for bringing this truth. And I also want to give honors to the Akim that's out pushing this truth and sincerity to the four corners. Shalom. I'm just talking, man. I'm going to do some, I'm going to go over some things and shit. About us, about Israel, about what we do, and our role in this planet and this wickedness that's going on about us. And a lot of people talk about the Illuminati. Now, let me get this straight. The Illuminati, it exists, but it ain't nothing but the fucking Edomites. It ain't nothing but the fucking devil, and they control everything. They control everything. The white man control all aspects of this world, And right now they up in arms against each other. Scripture says a nation divided that cannot stand. So they're finna fall anyway, because there's nobody to challenge them but themselves. So but the Israelite man. Y'all can go by these many different religions. Being a Muslim, being a Christian, or whatever, but you're still an Israelite, because being an Israelite is not a religion. It's a nationality. It's our birthright. It's who we are. It's that thing that we've been seeking all this time. We've been saying, when you tell somebody you're an Israelite, you're Hebrew, the first thing they say is, oh, that's a religion. That's not a religion. That's your nationality. Yes, I mean, you can't honestly believe that you think you are black or niggas or Negroes or African American, colored, Afro American. They didn't change our nationality so many times. The white man, they got us we're like fucking puppets on a string, man. And basically, man, when y'all say the Illuminati, y'all just talking about that white devil, and we sell our soul to him every day because we suffering, and a lot of us that sell our soul don't realize why we suffering. They find out once they get into that limelight, once they get that NBA deal, that NFL deal, that record deal, once they land that movie deal, and shit like that, you find out when you get there, you just join an exclusive club, and you gonna have to demean yourself to be successful in that club. It's like, all these movie stars, and and when they die terrible. They don't die at a good old age, like a man had a heart attack and died, he just got old and died. That don't happen. They die horrible deaths, man. Because this is what they sold their soul for. They die young too. They sell their soul. They wanna live good. They wanna have it good. And then they want to get a chance to shine on their own brothers and sisters. They look down on us. They movie stars. We look up at them like, ooh, that's Gucci Man. That's Luther Vandross. That's Janet Jackson. That's this. That's that. That's Gabrielle Union. But when you see these motherfucking people, you look up to them because you see them on the screen all day, and you exalt them. You put them up on a pedestal, and everybody who sees them wish that they could be put up on a pedestal also and live the way they live, which is wicked, because that's you glorifying yourself, and all glory goes to the Most High. We all know this. So, and then you wonder why. See, Esau knows that we're the Israelites, and his whole thing is he want to demean us. He want us to make us do stuff that our laws, statutes, and commandments say we're not supposed to do, whether we know we're Israelite or not. But he's going to make sure that you know that you're an Israelite when you step into his arena, when you step into his world. He's going to show you that he's the devil, and he's going to show you that you're the child of the Most High. And you got to make your decision right there. You want to hurt, or you want to be paid. Like Denzel said, you want to go to jail, or want to go home. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make your motherfucking decision right there, and this devil ain't playing. And what he does is, you got to think about it, it's all biblical. Back in the days, our forefather Jacob, aka Israel, and their forefather Esau, aka Edom, the Edomites, white people, Okay? It's always been about black and white. They'll tell you all day, this is, y'all put color with everything. It's always been about black and white. It's always been about color. Esau and Jacob. It boils all the way down to that. It's always been about them two people. Okay? The Edomites and the Israelites. You know? Now, the thing is, right? The thing is, Jacob coerced Esau to sell his birthright, to sell his soul, like what they do to us now. He coerced him to sell his birthright to him as the firstborn, and then after that he supplanted him for the blessings. So it been on ever since then. You know, they've hated us. That hatred has been passed down through the bloodlines of his ancestors, the Edomites. You know, Salaki. And so, with that being said, this is why this is why a lot of times you don't get it. You know, that's what they want to do. So when you go, they out here running everything. And you know, our curses say that we supposed to suffer, no man can save us. Only way you gonna get around them curses temporarily is if you sell your soul to Esau. You gotta sell your soul to Esau. The same way Esau sold his birthright to Jacob. So, except for Esau gonna make you demean yourself. You know, our laws, statutes, and commandments require that we do certain things and live a certain way. Okay? Esau say, fuck that. You got to throw all that shit out the window. You got to get down. You got to get down how you live. You got to get down how I tell you to get down, and you gonna be straight. You ain't gonna need nothing. You ain't gonna want for nothing. You ain't got to worry about them curses. And this is what people do. And then when they jump into that arena, and they get all this money, and they realize, and their mortality kick in, and their spirituality kick in, and it's like, damn. This shit ain't, they still not happy because they sold out, you know. They still not happy because now they got all this money, they got all this stuff, they bragging, they looking down on their people, and Esau's cheering them on. That's right, you know. And now Esau gonna sit there and he's gonna have you demean yourself so bad, like wearing makeup or do a film where you sucking somebody's dick, you know, on camera or something. Or do some outlandish shit, you know. He's gonna make you a big star, and he's gonna make you do something really demeaning. And then all these people looking up to you. When they see you suck a dick, they think it's okay to suck a dick for some money, as long as you pay. You can suck a dick, and 30 minutes later, the dick ain't in your mouth no more, but you gonna be paid. And people don't get it, man. You can't demean yourself, man, like that. You can't sell your soul, man. And that's what people do, you know. And so, shit. So when you see an Israelite sell his soul, and I mean go against his nature, you know, to obtain what riches this so-called white man is willing to give you, this is all part of the curses that he placed on us in Deuteronomy 28. You know, making our people demean themselves by doing abominable shit, sexual acts. Look at Dave Chappelle. Look at Dave Chappelle. He wouldn't do it. He sold his soul, but he got to a point where he was like, that's it. I talked about my people. I dogged us out, you know, in the name of comedy, but I ain't finna put no goddamn dress on. He drew the line right there. And they destroyed his career. Called crazy. Same thing happened with Martin Lawrence. Called him crazy. Michael Jackson, they called him crazy. Then they ended up killing him. Shit. But you got motherfuckers who did it and didn't trip about it. You got motherfuckers like Denzel Washington, Wesley Snipes, you know, what's that boy name? Damn, I forget his name. Play on Law and Order, the black dude, man, the comedian. Damn, I forget his name. He played in Me, Myself, and Irene with Jim Carrey. Anyway, that nigga, all them niggas put on lipstick and high heels and shit like that and demean themselves in front of a live audience for these motherfucking crackers. And when our younger generation, they look up and they see that, they be like, well, shit, they had to do what they had to do. So when they get out there, they looking to do that because it's already been put out there. So he paved the way for you to go out there and put a dress on. So you gonna put a fucking dress on. And it's crazy. And like I say, you're going to die a horrible death. You know? People don't get it, man. You know, y'all amazed at what these fucking heathens do. And these heathens, man, they that's what they do, man. This is their lifestyle. This is their lifestyle. And I keep telling y'all, but you rest assured, the Most High is gonna destroy every single Edomite on this fucking planet. He's not gonna leave one. Scriptures say that, you know. Scriptures say that he's not gonna leave one. And I'm gonna go to Obadiah. You know, he's gonna destroy them. And why he gonna destroy them? I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay. So this is the book of Obadiah. And you know, he says that this is Obadiah 1:8. And he says, shall I not in that day, saith Yahweh, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and the understanding out of the mount of Esau? You know, and thy mighty men, O Taman, shall be dismayed at the end, that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. So he's going to kill every one of them. You know, he's going to kill every single one of them. And he's not killing them and doing away with them just because they wicked or because they lived a lifestyle that was contrary to what the Most High like Israelite man to live, you know. But they Edomites, they're gonna get on how they live. He knew how they was, so he never put that type of pressure on them. They didn't have no laws governing them because they was the devil, you know, and amongst the other heathens, you know. So he didn't put no law. So the thing about it is this, man. He's not destroying them for wickedness. Well, he is destroying them for wickedness, but not because that they are a wicked class of people. Or none of that. He's destroying them for one reason. And that reason is, let me read it. I ain't even going to say it. I was going to use my own words, but I'm going to let Scripture say it. This is why he's going to destroy them. This is Obadiah 1:10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob. That's why he's going to destroy them. He says, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. He say, in the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou wast as one of them. You know, he said, but thou shalt not have looked on the day of thy brother, and the day that he became a stranger. Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. Neither should thou have spoken proudly in the day of their distress. Thou should not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yeah, they should not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the days of their calamity. So he's not destroying these different races of people, especially the Edomites. This is about the Edomites. He's not destroying them because they was evil or wicked and lived their life wrong. He's destroying them. Let me say it one more time. There's Obadiah 1:10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob. So he's destroying them for what he did to our people. That's why they get destroyed. So what he's doing right now is he's trying to corrupt as many people as he can. He's trying to take as many Israelites and lead them astray as he can, you know. But it don't even matter, because even the wicked Israelites, even the wicked Israelites is going to get to the kingdom. The 2/3, they're going to still get to the kingdom. They might have to be born into the kingdom. They're going to have to go through the second death, which is, you know, the lake of fire and all that shit, which will be them, the missiles that's going to come over here and hit this place. But they're going to still get there. So Jacob just spinning his wheels. I mean, Esau just spinning his wheels, and Jacob is patiently waiting. That's why we out here preaching this word, you know. We trying to preach it to everybody. We just ain't trying to preach it to Israelites. You know, we got to preach this word to everybody. You know, because the Most High said so. He said that, you know, we got to preach it to all nations. Yeah, he said we got to preach the word to all nations because everybody needs to know. Israel needs to know their judgment, their 2/3, and they need to know, the elect need to know their blessings. And then all the other heathen, they need to know what's going to happen to their ass. They need to know their judgment. So he want people to know this shit before he destroy this place. You know, there's a reason why he do what he do. You know, this is what he said, and this is Matthew 24:14. And believe me, the destruction ain't gonna come till this happen. And this is what we doing out here now. That's why you always hear us Israelites telling each other, man, get out there, do the work, man. Let's get, man, so we can hurry up and get up out of here. Because this is what needs to happen right here. And it's this. It says, and this gospel, this is Matthew 24:14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. And then shall the end come. So right after we do that, right after this gospel reach everybody, right after everybody learn their judgment, then the end gonna come. He's gonna judge. He's gonna see. We the judges. You know, we the judges. The prophets that's out here preaching this truth that y'all laugh at when you see us out here standing in the cold. You know, and we the judges, cause we out here preaching. We telling people they judgment. Right here on the streets. That's why you might hear a Israelite brother out there preaching say, hey, you know your people going into slavery because they is. Because they is. If you're not an Israelite, you going to fucking slavery. But Esau gonna be destroyed. You know, they're gonna be destroyed. So, you know, that's what we doing. We preaching this word unto all nations so that the end can come. You know? And that's what we want. You know, because the scriptures say that that Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning which followeth. So Esau is the end of the world. The end of the world, we're in the end times right now. And who's ruling? Esau. But who's going to come up? Who the Most High raised up as prophets to preach this word? Jacob. Us. And that's what we doing. That's what we doing. We're gonna bring about the end of the world, you know, through prophecy and scripture. So, you know, that's the whole thing, man. You know, you got motherfuckers like Obama demonic ass. He's a fucking demon, African motherfucker, a Hamite. His people are responsible for getting us over here. Hell, you know what? They put so much truth in these movies these days, man. Man, I was watching Meet the Blacks with Mike Epps and all of them, and the other little young comedian boy and what's his name? Something Blackson, the African motherfucker be called a mother sucker and all that shit. Well, I'm them motherfuckers, man. I'm sitting here watching the movie, and the movie, and if you think I'm bullshitting, I didn't pay attention to it at first. It got past me. Because I was so busy laughing at how silly they ass is. But after it was brought to my attention, I looked at it, I was like, wow. And in the movie, he said, the Ku Klux Klan man, he had this little hood and shit on. He's like, which one of you niggas want to get it first? He's like, Michael Blackson, or whatever his name is, he's like, kill that nigga. Don't kill me. He's like, kill that motherfucker, you know? But you notice he called both of them niggas. Because they both black, you know what I'm saying? But they not the same people. And Michael Blackson was going to let them know, look, we not the same motherfuckers. So he told them, he's like, kill him. Kill them niggas. And the other brother was like, man, don't kill me. Kill that motherfucker. He's like, shit. If it wouldn't been for they motherfucking ass, we wouldn't even be over here. And then Michael Blackson said, that's right. He's like, man, I join forces with you. I help you kill all these niggas. He's like, my forefathers, my grandparents. He's like, he sold these motherfucking niggas to you. He's like, I help you kill these niggas. And it was all meant in good comedy as a joke and all that shit. But that was true. It was the honest to God truth. It's exactly what happened. And these movie stars know what's going on. You don't see these motherfuckers running around here preaching, listen to motherfuckers preach on the corner. You know, this shit that he's teaching, that he's saying in these movies, you can easily get from the Israelites when you see them on the corner preaching the scriptures out here in this weather. And the only reason why I ain't standing outside right now, because, you know, we supposed to go out on the highways and the edges. But the only reason why I ain't going outside right now is because look at this. It's raining like a motherfucker and snowing. You know, and I ain't got my little thing on, but I'm out here. I'm out here. So, this is my sit down. But Saturday, no matter what's going on, I gotta be out there. I won't give a fuck if it's a tornado. So I'm gonna have to be out there and preaching this, putting this scripture out there. I gotta go out there and preach the word unto all nations. So that means I gotta put it on YouTube and upload it so everybody can get to hear. And that's what all the brothers doing. We're putting this word out here and we're preaching it unto all nations. Why? So that the end may come. Let me read it again. And then it says 24, I think it's 14. Yeah. It's Matthew 24 and 14. And it said, and because I'm gonna start at 11. And it said, and many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. And that's what's going on too. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So that's what we out here doing. We out here preaching this word, putting it out here so it can reach as many places as possible and hit as many people's ears as possible so they can know their judgment. So Esau can know that there ain't going to be not one left of his kind. So every other nation can learn that they finna be our slaves. Okay? You don't think they're going to be our slaves? Watch this. We're going to go to Isaiah, the book of Isaiah 14 and 1. And this finna tell you about all the other nations outside of Edom. I just read you Edom's judgment. I read you Edom's judgment. Now, I'm going to read you everybody else's judgment. Now, here we go. It said, for Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Jacob is us, you already know that. And the people shall take them. So we're going to take them and bring them to their place, you know. And the house of Israel shall possess them. And if you possess anything, you're going to take ownership of. If something is my possession, it's mine. So these are people we talking about. So he said, Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids, for motherfucking slaves. If I own you and I make you work, that means you're a goddamn slave. And I own you. It says, in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. And they shall rule over their oppressors. Now, we have been oppressed by every nation on the planet. Every nation on the planet. The Edomites were the last ones to oppress us like they did, you know, with America and all this stuff. But before that, we were in captivity under all nations. So all of these people going to cleave to us after this destruction. The remnants of all these different nations. And we're going to possess them. And we're going to take them to our land. And we're going to slave their ass out. We're going to make them build our kingdom all over again. Yeah. Yeah, we is. That's the prophecy. That's what's going to happen. They're not going to win. Because guess what? It look bleak for us right now. But guess who they're going to make war against? They're going to make war against the Messiah. He's going to be coming through the clouds. They're going to be calling it UFOs. Oh, we under alien invasion. No, there ain't no alien invasion. That's the Most High and his angels coming through them clouds. And what y'all call UFOs, but they're called chariots. He gonna come through that motherfucker. And y'all gonna make war with him. And the Most High is gonna destroy you motherfuckers. So all you niggas that's in the army, that's Israelites, when that shit happen, you better run. You better run and go pray and hope that the Most High have mercy on your ass for joining their fucking army. You know? Because, you know, we're not supposed to participate in nothing they got going on. We supposed to do what the fuck they tell us to do until it's time for us to get up out of here. And that time has come. It's time for us to get up out of here. And I'm quite sure any brother that's living right now don't want to keep living the way they living. Because we're not meant to live like that. Our spirits are not used to that. You know, that's why we strive for more. We strive for better. Because we are not used to this. Spiritually, we've always been on top. And we used to have it. That's why we're so good at everything. You know? But I didn't want to get on here and be on here all day. But I had to bring that point out for you guys, man. And I hope you got some edification with what I said, you know, because everything I told you was the truth. And I plan on doing nothing but bringing the truth every time I come. So with that being said, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. And again, I'm going to give double honors to the elders out of Great Millstone, man. Out of New York, man. Them brothers brought that truth. They brought this truth, man, out here, man, and put it out here. Brothers like us, man, the Akim just out here pushing it, man. We pushing it. We trying to push it to the four corners, as the scriptures say. We're gonna push this word and preach it unto all nations. You know, unto all nations. You know, so they'll know their judgment, and then shall the end come, and that's what we waiting on. So, you know, like I said, man, y'all keep y'all head up, man. Be forever vigilant and watchful, man, of the current events that's going on, that's lining up with Scripture. You don't be caught sleeping, because the Scriptures say when the most dreadful day of Yahweh come, when that day come, it's gonna be a lot of people caught slipping. Motherfuckers gonna be turning up. Motherfuckers gonna be fucking. Motherfuckers gonna be doing something wicked, you know, and they not gonna be sitting there patiently waiting. You know, they're not going to be sitting there on point. They're going to get caught with their pants down. And the Most High going to deal with you. You don't want to get caught like that. So, like I said, you know, all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, you know, and Shalom.